Greetings, one and all, and welcome to a very wonderful, quiet edition of the Johnny Vegas Show. Still on the lam, but in a much nicer surrounding. Louis in the Bronx. Gotta come to this place if you're ever here. Best meal in the city, take my word for it. And if I could, I'd like to go around the table and introduce my good friends. Over to the side of me, my good friend, Mr. Salazzo, sometimes known to his friends as the Turk. Salud.
I'm gonna speak Italian.
Over across from me, my good friend, Captain McCluskey.
Go ahead.
Captain of the police. Kind of a grouchy guy. Still one of my favorite people to hang out with. And over here, my good friend, Mr. Mikey Corleone. Mikey's kind of an okay guy. Kind of a mopey-looking kid. But his dad and I are real good friends. So, by all means, let's start with the picks. First of all, salute to my wonderful friends, to a wonderful evening we will never forget. Delicious. We're going to start off with the Thunder versus the Roughnecks. Now, we're going to have a lot of rematches from last week, but don't let that concern you, because some of the results are going to be a little bit different from what I said last week. They better be. I was 1-5. And one of the first ones is, I'm going to have to give this one to the Roughnecks by 12 points over the Thunder. No disrespect to the Thunder, who have been making some very wise moves along the way. But unfortunately, we're talking about a number one team here. And when you're number one, when you are one of the two 10-3 teams, that cannot be taken away from you. So, in that case, we're going to give this one, Roughnecks, 12 points.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Oh, you gotta go to the bathroom? We just got here. You know, you can at least eat till we get something to eat, you know?
You gotta go, you gotta go.
Barestigano. Barestigano. Moving on, we have ourselves the Vandals going up against the Terror. Now, in this case, I've got to give it straight to the Terror. No disrespect to the Vandals, the former champions, but the Terror have the best offense coming into the postseason. They're just a phenomenal unit with the ability to put a real hurting on you. And I don't think there's a lot of teams out there that are careful enough to avoid your good friends and mine, known as the Terror. So, this week, I'm going to give it to my friends, the Terror, and I'm going to give it to them by, say, 18 points. Salud, Terror. What's taking Mikey so long? Jeez Louise, it's like, come on, we just got here. We're waiting for our food, we're having some good fun. He's missing all the good picks. Yuts. Moving up next, we have a near and dear favorite to my heart. We have the Senatores taking on the Slaughterhouse. Now, in this case, I'm going to be using the same logic as before by giving this pick to the Slaughterhouse, because you don't get to the playoffs as a 10-3 team and it's all loosey-goosey. But in this case, I'm only going to give it to the Slaughterhouse by 3 points, only because they have not won a single game since hitting that 10-game winning streak. And because of that, they could be ripe for the pickings for a major upset by the Senators. So, I'm only give 3 points. Proceed with caution on this bet. Jeez, Mikey, what took you so long? Hey, did you wash your hands? They look a little dirty. Well, Mike, if you say so. What do I know? And last but certainly not least, we got ourselves the Extractors going one-on-one with the Hang. I love my Extractors. I almost love them as much as I love my wine. But in this case, I have no choice but to give it to the Hangman by 6. No team has turned their fortunes around as completely, as truly, and as accurately as the Hangman. So by that, I'm going to give it to the Hangman by 6 points. They are the force to be reckoned with, and the Hangman's noose calls for thee. Hey, hey, speaking of the Hangman's noose, hey, don't you and Mikey owe each other a lot of money? Didn't one of you say that Snake is going to be the team that takes it all the way to the top? I think I'm drunk. Don't mind me. Don't mind me a bit. I'm just gonna see what's on the menu.
All I want is a truce.
Oh, I think Snake is gonna win all the money. I'll bet my entire family fortune on it. I guess brains were on the menu.
Patient screamed disturbingly, performed removal of vocal cords.
Who wanted a large sausage?